Hello guys, Ryujin25 here. Just coming up with some new information for you guys on the next expansion called House of Wolves. I'll be going over all the newest armor, the weapons, gear, and the possibility of the third subclass finally coming into play. So we'll start off with the subclasses. Third subclass, Titan, which is named Crusader, which is a fire damage one. Super is called Purge. You shoot a giant horizontal column directly in front of you. Upgrades can thicken the colander up to 200%, which sounds pretty legit. You also have the option of shooting it through walls and or shooting another column behind you. So kind of like a two-way street. Grenades go as follows. First, you can throw 3 small fire grenades at once. These are like a small version of the Warlock special. Second, drop grenades behind you. This is designed as a special tactic when being chased. And third, self-planted grenade. Button activates grenades in 8 seconds. Melee damage taken at the time sets grenades off. Barely doesn't kill a guardian by itself. So, kind of iffy. Next, we'll go with the Warlock. Arc Thrower. This is a arc damage, obviously. Super, called Jupiter's Storm. Creates an orb the size of a small servitor which will float and follow you around. This will shoot lightning out and anything that comes near it. So upgrades can increase range and increase the chain lightning effect. Or you can cause the orb to spawn further away from the player character. So, sounds pretty awesome. Grenades. First, arc grenade that detonates on second button input. So you throw it and you have to activate it. Second, grenade transfers health to the Warlock. So, if you've ever played Borderlands, this is like a transfusion grenade. And third and foremost, fence grenade. It creates a small electrical fence. Sticks to walls like the Titan lightning grenade, which, if you want to quarantine stuff off when playing Confirm, probably a good option. Finally, we go to Hunter. Theirs is called Trapper. Super is Void. The name of it is a Void Well. Drops a Void Well on the floor. Enemies inside Void Well cannot jump and have reduced movement speed. Upgrades can reduce all enemy movement and prevent enemies from using abilities or increase radius of Void Well. So, like the name. Grenades. Generate a void damage grenade. Does not bounce though. It sticks to surfaces. So, I'm thinking it's going to be like the lightning grenade from the Titan yet again. Second, bolus that acts as a sticky but do primarily minimal damage while greatly reducing targets' movement speed and prevents them from jumping. So you want to hold someone still, this would be a good nade. Finally, caltrops. Throw them on the ground. Not super easy to see, so that'd be good unlike the trip mine. A large amount of them on the ground, stepping on them detonates for a small amount of damage. One grenade can kill a grenade with little left over though, so a little food for thought. And now we'll move on to the DLC, House of Wolves. The new raid is going to be quite interesting. It's going to be actually in the Rift. I'll throw up a picture in a minute. There it is. With this raid, for some reason, some of the images that have been leaked say at level 28, which I find kind of bizarre considering a lot of the other stuff we have is 30 and higher. But, you know, that is all subject to change along with everything else that I'm going over right now. Nothing has been confirmed yet, just rumors. As far as weapons, there are a brand new set of raid gear and raid weapons. I'm going to throw some pictures up with them right now, and here's what they are. We'll start with the weapons, though. The Terror, which is an assault rifle, arc damage. Hand cannon, which is 141 reciprocal, solar damage. The Lobo Fed, which is a pulse, which is also void. And then you have the Scout, which is, oh, my bad, Scout is Lobo, and the gun with no name is the pulse rifle. And the rest, as you can see here, all of them, most of them, which pretty evenly set. A lot more solar than normal last time. A lot of stuff from the first raid was arc, and now we have a lot of solar and void as well. So, you know, trying to mix it up a bit. As for the gear, we have a whole brand new slew of gear for you. Each raid piece is, you know, deemed with the House of Wolves. But I'm not going to go over it. I'm just going to throw a picture up so you guys can see it. First, we'll throw up the Titan. This is all their gear. I'll give you a minute to look it over. But unfortunately, no new details on the actual upgrades on the gear. on any of them, unfortunately. Still looking for it. When I find some more, I'm going to make another video for you. Next, we'll keep going with the same trend. We're going to go with Warlock. Here's their gear. It looks pretty legit. I hope all the new gear has its own twist like Fallen. We can only hope. And then finally, we'll do Hunter. Along with these raid pieces, though, there is more gear. We do have a nice slew of exotics for you. I'm going to throw those up in a matter of seconds anyway for you guys to look at. A lot of them sound pretty legit. New raid gear, new raid weapons, new exotic gear, new exotic weapons. So this next expansion is going to be pretty legit. The strike, however, will be on the moon. I have an image up here I'm going to throw up in a minute where it shows it being on the moon near Hell's Mount. So, kind of more food for thought. Where has it been? How do we get into it? So, but besides this, I'm looking for more info. When I find it for you guys, I'll throw it up in another video. But for right now, y'all keep up the good fight. And this is Ryu, out.